So I had this fish. Her name was Sally. I really loved her. She died though. It was really sad. This fish was incredible. You know what this fish could do? This fish had its own little tank and it made its own bubbles. It made its own bubbles. I didn't even know how it did it. Occasionally, I would peek my head in there to see what was happening. Oh, it stunk. That couldn't have been it. She couldn't have been farting. Those bubbles were huge, huge bubblegum bubbles. But who knows? So, when she died, I was really fat. So she had these pebbles on the bottom of her bowl. And when I went out to the fish store when I first got her, I put these purple and pink pebbles at the bottom of the bowl. So I was looking at it and I was like, what are these brown pebbles doing at the bottom of the bowl? So I was like, whatever. Her pellets were green that she ate. They're probably the pellets. So I make her this cake and I'm inviting my neighbors over to not celebrate her death, but celebrate her going on to a better place. So my neighbors come over, and I didn't want to flush my fish down the toilet with all those people's crap. So I decided to stuff my fish and put her in the oven at 350 degrees. So I stuff her with tissue paper, I'm stuffing her. Then I stick her in the oven to fry. She gets nice and stuffed. She looks like a sugar fish, like one of those sugar roses. It's like, why don't I put her on top of the cake? So I'm putting the pebbles all over, I'm like scooping them on there. I put the fish on top. I was like, this cake is beautiful. So my neighbors come over, they're cutting the cake, they're eating it. The little boy, his name is Billy, lives right down the block. He goes, I love that little sugar fish, can I have him? I was like, sure, Billy. And I was like, I forgot that I fried my fish. So, you know, he ate the fish, and I was like, oh no, I feel really bad. But this was after he ate the fish. So he eats the fish. So my neighbors are all saying goodbye to me, and this one guy, Evan, comes over, and he's saying goodbye, and he's saying he's sorry that I lost my fish. There's this little brown thing hanging from his tooth, and it's sliding down. I was like, what is that? And it stunk. Oh, it was so bad. So then, you know, the little boy, Billy, he's like, I'm not feeling good, Mommy. I'm not feeling good. And I was like, boy, shut up. He throws up Sally. I was like, Sally! She was gone. I knew she was dead. I forgot. And then I forgot about the pebbles. I was like, holy crap, I just put poop on the cake. They loved it, so they didn't even know. My neighbors are like, you're an excellent cook. But you know, they had that look on where they're like, oh, I love your cooking, but I really don't love it. They didn't like my cooking. It couldn't have been the poopies. They didn't look that bad. They couldn't have tasted that bad. But you know what? All that is gone. So I go out to the pet store and I'm going to go out and buy another fish because I'm really, really sad that Sally died. So I'm looking around and I see this turtle. This turtle is huge. Oh, he's got a big shell and everything. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to get this turtle. So I get the turtle. I bring it home. Who knew turtles needed to be in water? This turtle died on me. 2 minutes into the car. I'm like, I'm done with sea creatures. This is absurd. Every time I get a sea creature, it dies. Sally died within an hour. What kind of thing is this? So I go, I'm going to go to the wild side. I'm going to get a wild animal. Who cares? I don't care. So I bring home a zebra. Got him from Africa. The guy goes, I don't know if that meant here, but I think I just stole a zebra. Okay, whatever. So I bring my zebra home. And he's like kicking at me and he's doing that to me. What are you doing, zebra? So I forgot to feed him. Who knew he needed to eat? Zebras just eat grass. The zebra didn't like grass. I don't know what that guy did to him back in Africa. Whatever. So my wild animal died. Now I have a rock. His name is Fortunato. He's been alive for 9 days. This is the longest I've kept a pet. But I'm just going to have to say, rest in peace, Sally, rest in peace, turtle, and rest in peace, zebra. I don't even know how you died. Don't even know. But you did die. And you know what, this is just making me really emotional because I feel like I killed all these animals. Alright, so I'm going. Goodbye.